Dumela, welcome back to Swana class. So recently I made a video about politics in Botswana and what do you call, like I was teaching people about elections and all that. And in my head, I was thinking, same old Botswana. So nothing's gonna change. We're still gonna see the same people over and over in power. But man, was I wrong? I feel like I'm not alone with this. Like at least every person that I talk to, they are kind of shocked that it happened, like it finally happened, because it just seemed so impossible to change. I mean, change on its own is just scary, but uh, Botswana have decided to change, man, and I feel like this is the year that I think a lot of Botswana got frustrated and they realized, you know what, we can make history, and this is history. This is what is gonna be talked about forever. Like people who are going to learn about Botswana in the future, like 100 years from now, they're gonna know about this moment. They're gonna know about 2024 October. Anyway, October 2024. That's when history was made, and Botswana have made a lot of history this year, as you know. They won. Let's from Botswana won the gold medal and was celebrated more than anybody has ever been celebrated as an Olympian. And they took that energy and put it also in the elections, and history was made again. And I just think Botswana like to celebrate so much that they decided to make this. So here's another celebration that actually almost got me emotional, because uh, this candidate right here, he's independent, the only independent candidate that won, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and he won by a landslide. In America, when they use that term, it's always kind of really like serious and it's on the news, and I'm just glad that I get to use it. Yeah, he won by a landslide. His constituents, the people that put in power, they really wanted him. They really wanted to prove a point because he was part of the ruling party actually. And I feel like, I don't know, God worked on his favor that he get kicked out right before the election that would change everything. Because, so yeah, the former leading or ruling party had so many problems, especially towards elections, that I guess it was too much to ignore. And because I'm not in Botswana, I cannot say of what was happening on the ground, but I know that there was a lot of people just asking to, like, let's change, let's try something new, and a lot of people bought into that and they moved forward with it. So this young man right here won by a landslide, and he won in independently by himself. That means he was self-sponsoring his campaign. He was depending on the people, and you can tell like how happy the people are. People who make sure that they send him back to the office. They put him back in the position where he belongs. Very educated young man. He's a doctor actually. I keep saying young man. Honorable, sorry. But you know, I can call him young man now because the new party has promised free free speech. So like you can say all this stuff without fearing the repercussions. That's the word. So yeah, that's one of the celebrations that they did there, and one other celebration that I wanted to show. Um, I mean, this is okay. One other thing that I want to show. Imagine going to bed uh, as a he was campaigning to be a member of parliament. This new president of Botswana. He went to sleep as a parliament candidate. That's the word. Yeah, and he woke up as the president of Botswana, and like Botswana is actually one of the most to me. Actually, I have traveled, so I mean, I feel like it's one of the most beautiful places. Not only like landscape wise, but I feel like the people make Botswana to be a really joyful. And as a Botswana, I enjoy going to Botswana. I miss Botswana. I miss being home, and I love going to Botswana. And even though I just love the what it is, man. Like so, I think this was where he spent the night. I'm just assuming because it just looks like it's a hotel. I'm assuming that he spent the night there or something. And these people, the hostess, were receiving him the other night as just some candidate, and now they are taking a photo with the president of Botswana. Politics is just so crazy to think about this, and so exciting. And he's like really good guy, really qualified. Honestly, security guards and everyone, they just like. This is the president, man. This is before security. Obviously, you can get as close as you want. This is before they like assign him the security, who's gonna be his security personnel, and all that. It's just so exciting to see because like usually it's the current president winning, going forward, and just like continue
in terms of
it
the
was.
numbers.
And this is like new to
the
Botswana. This
intensity
is like
with which people
let's hear
attended
what he
to
says there.
the vote. I'm humbled. I'm truly humbled, and I can only pledge to them that I will do the very best. And as I told them, where I fail and falter, I will look to them to guide and to assist. And that's all one can do, in the utmost humility. So thank you very much to the nation. Thank you very much to the immediate former president. Thank you very much to everyone who has worked so hard to build this country and to ensure that we're a thriving democracy. What has happened today takes our democracy to a higher level. It now means we've seen a successful, peaceful, orderly, democratic transition from one regime to the next. And this happened in full view of every citizen of this country, with their full participation and endorsement. And so I am truly humbled. I'm happy for everyone. I'm happy for the country. And I hope, I'm not sure whether I will have the powers to do so. If I could, I would respond to what the public is doing. I know what the public is saying. The ultimate bosses, my superiors, they want a holiday.
Yes.
I know they do. Yes. And whether I give the holiday or I don't, or they get given, they will take the holiday. And so maybe the best thing to do is to heed what they want and what they demand, what they instruct their junior, their servant to do. So hopefully we will see if I can persuade a few people.
Re bone jalo former president a bua gore o ile le wena ka mogala ona go letsa. Is this true, and what is the conversation about? O postile se mo social media yalo ka conversation yalo na ke tsora yo a wa itse ka khanya teng.
Yes, I'm fully aware. I spoke with him briefly yesterday morning. He congratulated me while the counting was still on, and he indicated that he remained hopeful that his party would also bounce back. And I wrote back to him, I sent him a message. I said to him, I thanked him. I said, God bless you, God bless the people of this country, and God bless the country. And I said further to him, happily, we Botswana are one family. And That was the
Go because I
conversation.
have to let you go. You are fokola go la bohelo go Botswana ba ba thopileng umbrella for democratic change ka di number tse di ka. Your last word because I have to let you go.
You really voted your own interests. You really voted for your rights. You really voted for a dispensation that is responsive, that is agile, and that protects and defends your fundamental rights. I hope.
So yeah, that's the new president there. But also, like, I just wanted to point this out because I know a lot of people are still excited about the new government and the new president, and you can see that he's not just saying words when he says he's humbled and everything, and like him communicating back and forth with the former president. I think that's actually something that I also want to applaud because I know a lot of people would like, for now, yes, a lot of people are excited and just want to celebrate the now, and then I'm sure they're gonna look back and be like, wow, this is actually a beautiful thing that the former president has done. He didn't dispute it. He didn't complain. He just right away said, you know what, I concede. The evidence, there's something that he said actually, the evidence is overwhelming. So he pretty much was willing to, I mean, he's pretty much willing to let go. He still had power to say, stop everything and I am the president. Declare me as the president, So, and he conceded peacefully, friendly, and he even held a press conference to let the public know that, you know what, yes, we are moving on, and there's a new guy coming to office, and please welcome him as he would have welcomed me, and moving on. And he's not even gonna come back and try to seek re-election. So this is like one of the most beautiful thing about democracy, also about Botswana. It's like the communication. So once it's on a lesson that you should learn today before we go is uh, democracy in Botswana is called Puso Yabatho Kabatho. It direct translates to like government of the people by the people. So yeah, the people have spoken and they've chosen their new democracy. Puso Yabatho Kabatho. So this is a democracy right here at play, and it's happening in Africa where it's kind of like pretty much. I think everybody always expect the worst, where especially when it comes to elections, because you hear all these rumors of like, oh, this is going on, and people are being cheated, and this is the counting is not fair, and the elections are like people are being killed, the opposition is being like imprisoned, and all the stuff, and it didn't happen in Botswana, so this is like another good reputation for Africa, reputation, reputation. Eesh. So I'm in Botswana, guys. So uh, yeah, thank you so much. Until we meet again next time. Goodbye.